Hey everyone, this is Fish coming to you live. We're in the fourth inning. Henderson has just passed the ball, and we're all waiting on him to make the big goal. It's gonna win the game. It's 34-28.
You think baseball has goals?
I didn't know what sports she was trying to say. I got really confused like halfway
several
through.
sports that happened at once. The sport.
The sport ball. The
Sport.
ball.
Sport ball.
Sports ball. It's baseball.
As brought to you by.
You're playing the...
That's right. As brought to you by FanDuels, everybody. The big sponsorship finally fucking paid off.
by Banana.
And it's gone.
Oh, there it goes.
Damn it. Right. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to Dice and Dynamics, where we are a Dungeons & Dragons live streaming podcast, live play that that runs every Friday evening, even though the majority of you listen to it on your way to church, as we found out through our analytics. Make sure you repent for the material you hear here. We are currently running the Wizards of the Coast produced module, Alternatives to Litigation.
What did you fucking do?
Oh God, it's begun. Guys, we're all in lawyer school now.
Just kidding. We're playing Descent to Avernus, but as things go with the Hells and with Devils, alternatives to Devil litigation may come in handy, but we are far removed from Hell, given that we are still on the Prime Material Plane. Prime Material Plane inside of Baldur's Gate, and specifically inside Marty's family home.
Oh,
and with what's that? Well, it may be hell to some, but not the plane of the hells, anyways. We pick up with the party and a few guests, namely the assassin and murder cultist, who they've come to work with, named Detto, who they have imparted some wear for the occasion, and the master transmutation wizard Razmith, who last session they found drunk in the basement of the Van Thamper Manor. And they had begun preparing dinner, and Martha Toring, Marty's mom, has arrived.
Oh my God. Are you Martha Turney?
Yes,
I'm sorry. Something about you just making me real nervous. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm Jeremina.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Oh no, Papa set up. Marty's mom, she's in the kitchen.
Oh,
excellent. I'll just go see to her, and she will scurry off.
She's nice.
So
I'm going to awkwardly shuffle in her direction so that she has to stumble into me before continuing.
oh my God.
Silkez is going to, as soon as the sound of the door opens and he's back in the kitchen, he's basically going to put his hand on Marty's shoulder and say, deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Dear, there's a number of people here. She'll look at Silkez.
Hello again, Mr. Rennie.
Hello.
The people were we ended up picking up a couple more. I have it handled though. It'll be fine. But yeah, so well, I guess I didn't make proper introductions yet. This is Silkez. I already said that. I already introduced him. Olin, you've already met. That was Jeremina Kennis. She runs a fashion boutique in the Wide. And then this is our friend Jetto. He helped us out with the thing that Silk has. With the cult thing. And
Oh,
then
I
that's,
see. Jetto will wave.
And that's Rasmuth the wizard.
Wait, the Rasmuth of Rasmuth's Tower? At which point, Rasmuth will say, "Very same man."
He just grew a beard just to do that.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the follow, Vanessa.
And
appreciate it.
She'll say, "Oh, I hadn't realized we were having a company of such stature?" And to which Rasmus will say, "Oh, no. Please don't worry about me. I will be entertained by whatever it is you're able to provide. I promise." And he's doing his best to put on the best face he can, but is not doing well at it. And she'll say, okay, very well. You say that you have this deer. I believe you. I trust you. I'm going to go get ready if we're having a formal dinner.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah. Okay. Marty will sort of look at everyone's, give them thumbs up.
You're doing great, baby.
That was pretty well handled.
I've got an outfit up there for you in the guest bedroom, and she'll give like exact directions to the room where she's like, I think, dumped all of her stuff in. So you'll have that. I also left you some stuff to get cleaned up with. There's like a little washing bowl for your face, and I left you a comb, some detangler for your hair, just in case you wanted to gussy up. Good talk. Oh,
I don't think he heard that you said Jetto.
Oh, Jetto.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem, baby. You got clothes and a washing bin and detangler and a comb upstairs in the guest bedroom for you. To look presentable.
For my sake.
You're looking real scrungly, dude.
Hold on.
Oh no.
He'll say, okay.
Perfect. Olin.
And Owen has his second glass already in his hand. Da?
Do you want any help getting ready? I won't force you into any clothes, but can I please brush your hair? God, please.
If you want to, I was just going to put it in a ponytail.
No, baby, I got you. I can just. Thank you so much for this gift you have given me. She's going to like reach out and like kind of just like gently touch his face like this. I love you.
Mm.
Thank you.
Okay.
She'll walk around behind him and like materialize hair stuff out of the ether. There's like 3 different types of combs, and she'll get to work on his head.
At this point, Rasmuth will lean in, and how should I be appearing?
Oh, baby, you look good as you are. You look like a handsome young man.
The beard will slowly retract back into his face.
I would say, form some sort of dress shoes. Not that the paws aren't great, but this is a formal dinner.
Formal. Got it.
So, because no, don't put that word in his head. We fought for the paws. Do not change anything about you, Rasmuth. You are stunning.
Changing myself is kind of my whole bag.
He's got a point.
We
did see him as a butterfly with one massive hairy arm.
Arm.
It's more difficult than you'd think, actually, because you really have to play with sort of the spatial weight ratios of the arm and the butterfly. Obviously, the butterfly's wings can't support the arm, so it would take some additional magic, which maybe you weren't able to see, to make such a feat occur.
Oh, actually, I drew that. Rasmuth, do you want a little art of yourself?
I'm morbidly curious, but also concerned of what this butterfly with an arm could be doing.
Opening the door.
Like you did.
Oh, it was a moment in time, a captured, a captured happenstance. Oh, sure, well, certainly.
Okay, and
I
she'll
don't want to know where your mind went.
she'll reach into the boudoir and pull out her notes and like filter through the journal and like gently tear out a page and pass over a remarkably it's a drawing of a butterfly with an arm sticking out opening a door.
I don't remember giving the arm that much definition, if I'm honest.
That's an artistic rendition.
Why is the arm so chiseled?
It was about balancing the delicateness, the femininity of the butterfly with the masculine chiseledness of the arm. You can see that I use different types of lines, right? The masculine arm's got rough corners, sharp edges, balancing against the soft, delicate curves and roundness of the butterfly.
Well, I'm just going to ask the question: why does the arm necessarily need to be masculine? I'm not sure which arm I used. I'm just now wondering.
Because it's not really about me making a statement, but it was about balancing it. You know, showing the forces at war here. I think it was a commentary about the surprising way people's might, present. Inside every butterfly is a manly arm opening door.
Get that. I want that tattooed across my forehead. Inside every butterfly is a manly arm.
Is a manly arm. Yeah, coming soon to the merch shop. He'll sort of say, fair enough. Well, thank you. It's always nice to receive a personalized gift.
Of course, baby. Well, thank you so much for being here. Jetta, are you done up there?
There's no response.
Oh my god, he's probably dead. That's fine. It's one less guest.
I was going to go change into my dinnerware, so if you want me to check on him, I can do that.
Before you go, soups or salads, guys?
Salads.
Salad.
Well then.
Whatever they said. As he's getting his hair pulled.
Marty,
yes.
To Rasmus.
I think I will take a soup.
It's lentil, is that okay?
Sure. Do you have one of those cheese things that you'll turn until I say stop?
Unfortunately, that was outside the budget.
That's fine. Soup will be fine.
Soup it is. Mari will continue to...
Alright, I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Silka, so you're going upstairs to change and to check. Okay.
I checked on Jetta.
Okay. The door in where he is changing is slightly ajar.
Silkas will do the polite.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you alright?
sort of turn around and say, "You'll probably know." Silkus, what is detangler?
Oh man! Silkez will push open the door and then close it to where it's just as ajar. Detangler is, well... Shadow, have you washed your hair already? Like, you shampooed, conditioned...
I ran water over it, yeah.
Silkez will walk back over to the basin and then... Come here. Grab that chair that's at the desk.
Okay. He will lean back, and one of his extra arms will sort of and grab the chair and swing it under him.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. Sit yourself so your back is up against the settee.
Okay. And there's sort of a and as he spins the chair around in place.
Now sit.
Okay.
I won't be able to do everything to the extent I want to do, but I will make this fast, I'll make this quick, and I will make everything attempt to make sense. And Silkez will start to wash his hair. And he's very, very careful and very gentle about it, despite the fact that he's got nails. And he's like, so, when was the last time you washed your hair, Jeddo?
Yeah, I don't really wash it so much as I just cut it when I'm done being out.
What do you mean being out?
You know, being away from Candlekeep, doing this.
So you cut your hair whenever you go back to Candlekeep?
Generally. It's usually all
Okay.
matted and gross and...
Silkez is looking at... Silkez is looking at the water basin and the fact that it's like dark brown as he's washing Jeddo's hair. He's gonna, every so often, he's just gonna snap and do his best to Presty the water clean. So, what I'm doing now, I'm shampooing your hair. I'm going to put conditioner in it. That will help soften it, make sure it doesn't get that matted. And then afterwards, the detangler is also to make sure that there's not any knots in it. It helps soften your hair, and it helps make sure that it's not as frizzy and that it doesn't get everywhere as badly.
Okay. All right.
Also, as he's washing, he's just like, Jeddo, you know, I've heard the phrase, golden as straw before when referring to blonde hair, but this is impressive.
What's impressive?
Your hair color. And the texture.
Jeremina, like, ties the ponytail and, like, tugs Olin's hair. I'm sorry, baby.
What was that for?
Sorry, I'm listening to that. I'm eavesdropping. No.
So my hair has to take the punishment?
Yes.
Were you aware that your hair is wavy, Jeddo?
No, not.
Are you done?
Not
with my
really.
hair?
It's.
That should be me. I'm sorry.
Is everything okay out there?
I'm fine, baby.
Yes, we just have jealous conversations out here. It's fine.
You shut up.
Okay.
They can hear you upstairs.
Can they?
Actually,
Hold on. Silkez, can you hear me? See, no, he can't hear me.
Did you
We're
say,
fine.
Erlen, what did you say?
Oh, I said hi.
Hi, Erlen.
This is good. You want some
but-
more?
We're almost done. We'll be down in a minute or two.
Okay, do you need help? Jeremina is upset.
Olin, ask
No.
what kind of dressing they want.
Do you want dressing?
Jeddo, did you want super salad?
It's lentil soup.
He's saying this as he's like drying off Jeddo's hair with a microfiber towel.
Salad's fine.
By the way,
Salad.
this second cup is kicking into Olin so hard right now. He don't care. And I'm playing this off with my sickness, so fuck off.
Silkez looks down at Jeddo. He's like, as he's like starting to comb the detangler through his hair. You seem like a balsamic kind of guy. You like balsamic?
Sure.
Silkez.
Balsamic dressing.
Okay, soup. So in the soup?
Not on the salad.
Oh, sorry.
Jeddo also on salad.
She's pulling the hair. Okay. Thank you.
And no more. Your hair's done. Leave me alone.
Right.
You can go see if they need help.
Silkez will, after doing the whole 9 yards, he will basically, do also. I'm not going to do the whole thing. He's going to do a quick 3-step skincare routine on Jeddo. Basically, stay still. Stay. If you move, I will take your eye out.
Olin walks away from Jeremina and goes and tells Marty the whole order.
And then after all that is said and done, he's going to position Jeddo in front of the mirror and say, see? This is what I was talking about. Your hair color, the way it waves. It looks nice.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Jeremy's
do you not like it?
In the door frame.
Wait, hold on. Fish, just a couple more seconds. I promise. Do you not like the way your hair looks like this?
He'll sort of wrinkle his face up and say, it doesn't really necessarily look like I'm looking at myself.
That's fair. Enter Jeremina.
Stairs.
Is everything okay, Jeremina? Did something happen?
No.
What was all the
just
yelling downstairs?
Wait, it was fine. Olin's awfully tender-headed.
Yeah. Anyways. Here's Jeddo. And he turns Jeddo around.
Why'd you wash his face?
Because this is a conversation we're going to have later.
Jeremina likes her man rugged.
I just felt like doing it.
No, that's very sweet of you. Did Jeddo put on her?
So his skin is surprisingly soft.
Yeah, I was surprised. How did the products handle him? Cause I know.
I'm right here.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
so the detangler actually took very well to his hair. As you can see, he's got a couple of and he's going to like point to the small like ringlet waves at the front. It really brought them out.
I'm surprised. His hair texture's almost a little bit like mine. I mean, I know mine's a lot more wavy, but I got like the bowl method and all that going on. But I mean, this is so interesting. Has anybody told you your hair is like almost golden blonde? Like this is
That's
like.
what I was saying.
Silkez just mentioned it.
Also, Jeddo, if you are uncomfortable with this, we don't have to do this again.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. We'll see what happens.
Silkez will. May I? His hand is like hovering over Jeddo's shoulder.
Yeah, sure. Oh, sure.
He pats. I'll see you both downstairs. I've got to go change.
As you pat, there's a bit of a there's a bit of a half pat and a half like your hand definitely hits something firm because of his sort of blood magic implant that runs the length of his back.
You kind of knock on wood a little bit.
Yeah.
As Silkez goes, Jermina's going to like catch him by the elbow and sort of like bring him in for a quiet conversation and say, "Sorry for grabbing you, baby. How are we gonna handle the dinner? Owen's 2 drinks into his cup. We got Rasmuth, who I'm pretty sure has already found the liquor cabinet. We've got ourselves on the brink of a diplomatic thing."
Well, unless one of us gets extremely out of line or makes it personal, because Rasmuth is here, she'll almost be too polite to say anything. But there will be a fair amount of backhanded compliments and, oh really, that's so interesting. I didn't think about that kind of thing. Or tell me again, how did you interact with my daughter in this way? Things like that.
That sounds about right. I'm gonna, you know what, baby? Are you gonna be able to conduct yourself? Kind of lead the conversation? I've got this mind brewing in mind. And I'm so sorry, baby, for talking about you as if you ain't here, Jeddo. Feel free to eavesdrop, I don't care. You conduct yourself well. I've got a little something brewing in mind for how I want to talk to Marty's mom, but I'm afraid that's going to have to wait until the last conversation's left. So are you good to lead most of it? The dinner talk?
It's nothing I haven't done before.
Okay. I'll try to stick to business talk.
Yeah. You're from the Dales. Use that,
Oh, no,
bless
baby,
your heart.
I've never been to the Dales. Ever. I stole this accent because I thought it was charming.
Fair
I
enough.
don't even talk like this normally.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I don't, so what, just be backhanded bitch? Like,
Yeah, bless your heart kind of deal.
I love doing that! Oh my god!
Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna be a little, like, double thread of whatever we got. Okay, great.
Alright, Jeddo, I leave you in good dressing hands.
Thank you.
Silkes will go.
Okay, easy enough. Fish, you have something? About to jump to the kitchen.
Yeah, all it is Jeddo has a very simple, white undershirt, sleek black pants that are, like, a little too short, and a pinstripe, like, vest.
Alright, he insists on carrying over the beads he wears off of his belt and around his leg over to his new outfit.
Yeah, she doesn't have an issue with that. She thinks it's cute.
Also, Marty
does
gets
she
inspiration.
does she verbalize that?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think she kind of takes a step back and she's like, well, that's cute. I like it.
He'll say, yeah, it's one for every ball spawn that I've killed.
I love that. I've got a little tattoo on my leg for the first man I killed, so I get it.
What did he do?
He I don't want to get into it. He was just a rowdy bar patron, and his skull was real delicate, and so I waited until he went outside and I flagged him with a flagon.
Jenna will sort of nod, and then we'll pick up like one of the ones towards the end, close to where his belt would be, and would say, "That's your import shop guy. Didn't really do much, just a guy." And he'll drop it, and he'll say, "You know, it's what I have to do, but it's also what I have to carry with me, which is why I don't know, I have to keep a record somehow."
Yeah, the rowdy bar patron. Yeah, I get that. He had vaccine shots on his arm. you know? He cared enough to get a vaccine shot.
What's a vaccine?
Oh my god. Okay, so back 50 years ago, there's a scientist working in a bar. Okay, and there's a moldy loaf of bread. And then she'll start.
At a certain point, he'll just be like, "Oh, you're talking about inoculation." My
Oh my
god.
god.
Jeez.
I can't believe the vaccine's only been around for 50 years.
All right. Hard cut back to the kitchen. Marty, what are you up to?
Marty is currently she has finished up with the salads. They are all in their various bowls. Different dressings are in their various nice glasses to be carried over to the table by EV3 in a little bit. She is currently slaving over warming. She would have this be in the right mind to have made the soup ahead of time. So she's warming up the lentil soup. And typically she would be like whistling, but she doesn't really feel like a whistling mood at the moment.
Okay. At a certain point in your preparation, after Silkez has departed and you are alone, utilizing EV3 to set the table and things like that, the interior door to the kitchen that sort of has the back stairs that would run up. So if domestic help or anything like that were preparing meals, it would be the staircase that they would use versus the familial staircase. Cracks open, and you hear psst, psst.
Marty will look over.
You see your mother's face peeking out from.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you. Hi, Mom. What's up?
Nothing. I was wondering what you're making.
I'm making lamb with not a mint sauce, but I have
Citrus.
sauce. Thank you. It's a with a citrus sauce. I have super salad.
I'll go with soup. I think. I just don't know. Does Razmith have any like allergies you should have been concerned about? Do we know? Did we check? Oh, okay, good.
I already asked. It's okay.
Okay.
I checked with everyone. Lamb works for everyone. This soup is almost done. Things will be out on the table in a second. I think there's wine. Jeremina brought wine.
Good.
Yeah. And
What vintage do you know?
it's from a very reputable source. So I like very good recommendations.
Okay, good. Just trying to think. Is there anything that you could have missed? I didn't really expect to be walking home into this, but I think we can manage.
Yeah, it'll be okay. I think I've checked over everything. I didn't miss any. I did not miss anything. I did not miss anything. It's all good. It's fine.
Okay,
we're good.
and we're talking about the business with the cults. How's that going?
It's done. It's all finished. We've solved the case. It was. Well, I helped. I helped. But I was. Mr. Gimble knew. I didn't want you to worry. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about it. But
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm going to go finish getting dressed. I just wanted to make sure that you had everything set.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Everything's good.
The door will click closed, and you will hear her footsteps ascend the stairs.
I didn't even realize we had those stairs. Or I didn't realize she knew we had those stairs. Okay. Okay, everything's good. Okay.
Silkes will return.
Go
ahead.
Marty, has begun to pick things up, and she sort of looks over. It's like, oh, Silkes, how is everything?
Oh, it's perfectly fine. I came back down. He's dressed up for the occasion. Outfit pending. Do you need help setting the table?
Oh, no, I have it. It'll be fine. I got this.
Okay. Do you have a pitcher of water? Because Olin is about 2 glasses deep into this ravine wine.
Oh no. Do you think Jeremia could do the lay on hands thing with him?
She hasn't slept, and she said she could only do it twice.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So I think she can do it one more time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I don't know if she would want to in this case.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can make this work. Yeah, sure. Let me grab a pitcher for you, and she'll go over to the sink and start.
He's going to take it. Marty, you know that we can make the little things easier for you while we're here, right?
Oh, well, I don't want you guys to feel like a burden. I can handle it.
If I felt like a burden, I wouldn't be asking you. I wouldn't be saying anything if I felt like a burden.
I know. I just, it's like I can handle things on my own. I'm like I got it. It's
okay.
Marty sort of just shuffles back and forth for seconds, and it's like I Mom likes to help out a lot, but it's nice being able to do things on my own, even if it's a little bit more stressful.
I understand that. Now if you'll excuse me. Jetto! Olin, please come down.
And that's why gotta go.
I'm in the living room.
I know you're in the living room. He sets the picture in front of Olin and is like, Olin, I'm gonna need you to drink 2 glasses to match the 2 glasses of Barovian wine you've just had.
Why? I'm fine.
Do it for me. At least 1 glass.
After I finish this one.
Okay.
Halfway done, by the way.
That
is fine.
Jenna, go on ahead downstairs. Can I ask you for a favor?
Sure.
Can you make sure Rasmuth gets in his seat too? I mean, I'm assuming they'll be fine, but just one less thing for I gotta change also.
Sure. Yeah, I'll see to it.
All right. Thank you.
He departs.
And then she'll crack it open and call out, Silkes?
Yeah?
I'll be down in like 2 minutes, baby.
Alright. But the table's about to be set, just make it down in before 5.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm quick as
Alright.
wait. Yeah, sure enough, within 1 minute and 36 seconds, Jeremina will come down in her white top, black pants, and the gauzy dress robe kind of thing, and notably like up to her elbow, she has on like a linen wrapping around both arms. I'm here, babies. All right, what's the seat in order? Can I get a seat next to the? Marty? Where does your mom sit?
Marty, who is joined by EV3 in placing soups and salads. She sits over at the head of the table. You should be good pretty much anywhere else. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, I'm running late though. You guys could...
We'll take our seats.
Yeah, you guys got it. I'll be right back.
Baby.
I'm gonna go...
You're looking awfully stressed. What can we do, honey?
Oh, nothing. It's okay. I got it.
Okay. And she'll take a seat by the head of the table, like as close to where she thinks Marty's mom will sit as possible.
Okay, so Marty's going to sit on the other side across from Jeremina. This is going to be very interesting. Owen, sit next to Marty. Razmith, sit next to Erlin. Jeddo, sit next to Jeremina. I'll sit next to Jeddo.
Olin just sits down.
Okay, easy enough. Eventually, Marty's mom descends the stairs, dressed formally, but not extremely so. There definitely is a air of casuality to the outfit, but it's also dressy enough. It seems like she's attempting to balance this being spur of the moment with also being formal. She goes and takes the head of the table and sort of looks around at all of you and says, welcome, this is such a pleasant surprise.
When she came in, like made her appearance, Jeremina stood up and waited for her to sit down before she took her seat formally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us into your homes. I don't think we've had more of a formal introduction. I'm Jeremina. I do own like a little modest fashion stall down in the marketways. I came here from Luskin just a month or so ago.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Very.
And
At this point, Marty sort of, there's a pat down the stairs, and then run to the door to the entrance into the dining room, and then and Marty will brush herself off, and she is wearing very nice and pretty clothes, sort of following her mother and not being formal, but definitely still following the same guidelines. And her hair is down with curls, sort of keeping the fronts of her hair back. She sort of takes her seat. It's sorry, I'm here.
Oh no, that's fine. You had to prepare the meal, so I certainly give you enough time to change. Running a fashion boutique, I assume that you're also involved in this whole unfortunate cult business?
Well, unfortunate's a little bit of a... Unfortunate for them. Very fortunate for us, because we're mighty good. I would say my involvement, I think, and she'll look around the table, and she'll say, I kind of think of myself as a leader of the group. I'm generally a really bossy person. I mean, for taxes, I would say it's Silkes that's a leader, you know? And she'll, nudge Marty's mom and, wink at her as if telling a punchline.
She looks confused.
I run a vineyard, and my husband was a duke before his death. So, for tax purposes.
Well, my condolences. I don't know how long it's been, but that's sad. It's sad to lose people.
Indeed. Thank you for your condolences.
Well, should we,
Yes, please. Salad's already out. And soups. I don't have... Rasmuth requested the Parmesan, but I don't have that at the moment. But I'll be alright. I keep on saying that. Please dig in. It's all delicious.
Okay.
Jeremina will take her food, and there is a moment where she's just staring at it, and then she'll take in a deep breath, like enough that like her nostrils are flaring, grimace, and she spends like a solid 5 minutes cutting every bit of food into like the smallest she physically can.
Silkez will will look over and say, Mina, the good thing about salad is that it's pretty much see-through.
Yeah, but like... she's like talking over Jetto. She's like, but it's not see-through. It's got like sauce and stuff on it. I'm also not gonna... I manage it.
Okay.
Yeah. just all weird habits you pick up in Luskin and traveling.
I see. So, what brought you in contact with Rasmuth? I've never... I frankly speaking, didn't think that he was real.
Well, I requested his presence concerning the cult information, and recently I needed his help with some magical dealings. And he responded the first time. He seemed to tolerate us in an amicable sense, and he still is doing so. So I don't feel bad for requesting him once more.
And Rasmuth will say, and I always have a great time when the city is in crisis. It's always just so interesting. To which Marty's mom will just say, oh, okay. Has this been a thing that's occurred a number of times? And Rasmuth will say, oh, innumerable. I can't necessarily remember the last time, but I do remember that I enjoyed it. And she'll say, but not because you were behind it, correct? Oh, no, of course not. Of course not. It's really more of a passive observation thing. To which Marty's mom will say, oh, okay. All right. Well, so if it's to be believed that this cult issue is solved, which is fantastic. I'm happy that Marty was able to come through. If that was the case, but what was the resolution there? How did things work out? What makes you think that it's over?
That is such an interesting question. I really gotta say, it's out of our hands. She'll look at Silkez.
Well.
You're the one writing the report.
I am unsure if it is over at current, but as Jeremina said, it is out of our hands. Our job was to uncover one of the headquarters of the Cult of the Dead 3, and we did so. After that, it's the job of the Flaming Fist to investigate and clear out any other potential
would have thought that it would have been the job of the Flaming Fist from the very start, right?
There were... As I'm sure you've noticed across town, there are a fair amount of missing posters. And
Yes.
that is why we were conscripted into service, is because not many people made it back.
She'll bear a sad look on her face, but not really respond to that.
It feels as if we were the first group to truly make it back.
But these are all very capable adventurers. So, it wasn't really as dangerous as it could have been, despite despite that.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, fucking god damn it. Oh fuck, I forgot to open up. Shit. Fuck. How are y'all enjoying your night? How's the soup? How's the salad?
How's the chicken? I thought the chicken was good.
I thought the chicken was amazing. Let me just roll this right now. I'll take a
How's the
plus
soup?
two.
How's the salad?
Oh,
How's the
God.
breadsticks?
That's a 4 on the die. Plus I think 3, something like that.
Okay. So your mom will sort of say, a winery accountant, a fashion stall runner, and Olin, what do you do?
I don't know actually. Besides, I was found. I'm not as good as them.
They
Oh.
contain multitudes.
Owen's
Sure.
Owen's the best of us. He works down at the
High House of Wonders.
High House of Wonders. He's like
He
Jacques'
does?
little
Mhm.
assistant. Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned this is the one that Jacques found.
Oh.
Also, I've done more than being a wine accountant, but thank you for the title.
Yeah, you would have been a
And it was said that you helped with the cult. What do you do? And Jeddah will say, I'm a librarian.
Marty slurps her soup.
That's... Just fighting a cult or starting a business. My gosh.
well. Strange times press people into strange ways.
I suppose that's true. Well, I'm just happy that it's over now. Oh, that's good.
Is everyone
Well,
done with their
that's
salads and starters? I can go get the lamb. I can
Oh,
go grab
yes,
them
that would be
fish.
delightful, darling.
Actually, I still need a little more time
it's
with
okay.
my,
I got it.
but I need to eat it.
Yeah, sure. Here, Marty will leave Jeremina's. You got wine, right, Jeremina?
Yeah, baby.
You should pop. Let me grab a wine opener. We can get some wine going. That will.
Jeremy
surely
is
help.
going to look at Marty, look at her, and say, "Baby, do you think that's a great idea right now?"
I'm out of ideas.
Don't worry about it. You're in good hands. Sure, I'll pop open the wine for us. And she'll reach by the seat and pull up the wine. And she'll look over at Sulkez, over around Jetto, and point at the label. Is this the right one, baby?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
port.
Miss Turnig. I was wondering, while Marty's out, I gotta ask, what's her full name? What's Marty's full name?
I don't think it would be proper for me to disclose that. You should ask her as her friend. I'm sure she'd tell you.
That's fair. Would you like some wine?
What do you do?
Sure. She says, I work at the High House of Wonders.
Oh, that's why you were confused about Olin. Have you seen him around?
She'll shake her head no.
Strange. You're usually...
I work with Jacques.
She'll laugh.
Why do you laugh?
Why is it funny?
We're talking about the same Jacques, right? The gentleman who goes around talking about how he can make machines talk to the universe. Yes?
Yeah.
Same one who saved my life?
I mean, maybe. I don't know if that's related. It's just that he's not well regarded, we'll say. Amongst the High House.
Dinner served.
Jermina, as the lamb is being set out, is going to turn to Jeddo and whisper and say, Jeddo, can you look at my salad and tell me that it ain't poisoned with bugs in it?
No. Why would I be able to do that?
Silkes will, elbow him in the side.
I'm not a poisoner. I'm not that. He'll get very hushed. I'm not a poisoner. I'm very up close and personal. I don't know anything about poisons.
Right, but you can look with your eyes. Can you tell me that it's not poisoned or has bugs in it?
No, I can't.
My God.
I'm not a druid
Jeddo,
either.
Jeddo, it's about reassuring her.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I'm not I don't have any ability to say whether.
Is everything okay with your salad?
Yeah, everything's fine. Jermina's going to take her bowl, lean back all the way back in her seat, go reach behind Jeddo and tip the bowl towards Silkes. Silkes, is this poison with bugs in it?
Do you mind if I take a bite?
Go ahead, please.
Silkes will take a bite. He will he'll move around a couple of the leaves. Well, there's definitely no bugs in it, and the back of my throat doesn't taste bitter, so.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna eat this as fast as I can. It's fucking done.
He was thinking about it practically, to be fair.
I love
You were thinking about it practically, so. Hi, Hannah.
I love a man to think about it practically.
Hi, Hannah.
Now we can talk about Jeddo like he's not there, because he's
Marty, please kill me. Can this dinner be over faster?
Orlin, how are you enjoying your words? How are you enjoying your salad?
It's good. Eating very little of it and still drinking the.
I maybe you should.
Orlin, did you do that glass of water that I asked you?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do another one?
Yeah. Let me finish this cup.
All right. All right, gang. Either you all, your choice, can continue role playing amongst yourselves, or we can cut to break. I have to walk Koji, so I have to take my dog out for a quick walk. So up to you guys what you want to do.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that is. Rock, paper, scissors, Muty. I'll be break, you be free role play amongst yourselves. Just one out. Okay.
Right.
2, 3. Damn it. Okay. One more time.
1,
2, 3. Alright, you win. So we keep role playing amongst ourselves.
Alright.
All right. With that, I don't know. The NPCs
Martha,
are involved in a
fuzzy carpet
discussion.
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Rasmuth and Martha are talking.
Indeed. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Jeddo is dejectedly eating his salad.
Yes, hi.
Okay, Silkis,
Yeah.
can you cut my lamb?
Oh, of course. Yeah, that would be an issue.
Is everything okay with your lamb?
Oh, yes, it's fine. I'm just checking the temperature and making sure it's well.
Okay.
Olin digs into that fucking lamb. He just enjoys it.
It's extremely good. The
There's
citrus, like,
Hmm?
it's so good.
So far I don't see any hair. There's no almond smell, so that's a bonus.
You can smell that?
Almond smell.
Oh yeah, almonds. Almonds is
Arsenic.
traditionally
Cyanide.
cyanide if you smell it.
But you can smell it? Cause I can't.
No, yeah, if it was the case, I would be able to smell it, and I don't smell it on the lamb.
Okay, cool. And there's no Shalina bugs in it?
No bugs.
None?
Nope.
Not even like larvae?
Not even larvae. This is very well cooked.
Okay.
So good.
And the
It's really
sauce
good
is
for
fine?
chef.
I mean, like, cause the citrus would like kill bugs, right?
The heat would kill the bugs, the citrus kills the bugs.
Interesting. I was asking for my friend.
If you have any other cooking questions, I will be happy to answer them.
Yeah, and if like you need me to like take it back and like redo it or something like that, like it take me a second. Don't ask for that, please.
No, baby, it's not that. It's, even food I cook myself, I still think Scott.
Oh yeah,
Definite.
it's fine. It's like I know it's fine. I'm sorry. Marty kind of leans
Also,
over. It's like, is everything going okay? Like
yeah, everything's
say-
fine on my end. I'm
she
having a
didn't say
great
anything while I
time.
was. She didn't say
Oh.
anything while I was grabbing anything.
No.
What did you say, Marty? I missed that.
She didn't say anything. She didn't say anything while I was, getting the dinner.
Oh, nothing we couldn't handle.
That sounds like she said something.
I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, she did. But
I'm so sorry.
Olin just smirks and
So
drinks
sorry.
his wine.
to be fair, we did expect it.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Yeah, it's fine. Dinner will be over with, and then we were going to Candlekeep for a little while. I need to tell her. Figure something. We're good.
Have you at least?
Your mama's nervousness?
Hmm?
Did you inherited your mama's nervousness? She's got the anxieties like a little dying dog.
Oh yeah, she is a fucking she has a violin string.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
He seems normal to me.
Oh, then you're also 2 glasses of wine in.
Okay, true.
Are you drinking
Hmm?
Please, I'm trying to make this dinner go as smoothly as possible. Could you please drink some water?
This
To
is
be
what
fair-
I used to drink all the time.
Also, to be fair, Olin has been the least inflammatory out of all of us.
What does that
Fair
mean?
enough.
You've been the least argumentative or, snappy.
True.
You're just here enjoying your wine and the lamb.
It's gone, by the way.
Yeah, he looks down at the plate and he's like, "You enjoyed that lamb."
Really good
I
lamb.
have never seen anyone eat so fast. I kind of thought that was me. Baby, I used to have the shtick. I used to be able to down a whole rack of ribs. But I already told you.
Yeah, you can also
Yeah.
you can dislocate your jaw.
Yeah.
That is.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
I'm
You gotta,
sorry,
Mark. You gotta.
You gotta.
No.
Sorry,
And
buddy.
no, the dislocate my jaw thing definitely didn't save my marriage. It doesn't help me start any either. So,
Yeah.
It probably started a lot of things, but not marriage.
But not marriage.
Listen, I'm sure once you see it done once, you're gonna get like a little bit weirded out by it. DM is currently walking their dog.
Dog walking.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
Oh.
comment anything.
Except that dislocated jaw.
did you hear what she said? What,
no.
attorney? You were like a dude.
She called you a blind. I am so sorry.
Accountant.
I am so sorry. You are much more amazing and important than that.
Oh, you don't have to reassure me. I know damn well.
I wasn't
I-
offended.
Yeah,
I
thank
don't
you.
have a title, so you guys are fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure out of all of us, the one person who don't need to be reassured is Iron Will bitch Silkez.
Yeah, I know.
That was rude.
I do appreciate the thought.
Yeah, don't stop worrying about your mom. It's gonna put you in an early grave.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, yes, Jeremina, I was married to a duke.
Real shit.
Mhm.
Which dude?
First of.
Like whiners?
Like,
One more time?
The wines? The
Yeah.
make-
First of wines.
those?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. We have some of those in our cellar. Oh, it's so weird. What small plane this is.
Talk about strange fucking coincidences. My husband fucked the middle brother.
What?
I have to think about this. Hold on.
That was so fucking left field. What a coincidence!
Really? Oh my goodness. I have to there was a stretch of time. This was before I met my husband, by the way, who's the oldest. I tell my brother, right, that I'm getting married to the oldest first of, and he messages me, "Oh, you know, tell him hi." And I'm like, pardon? Apparently he also slept with the middle brother.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Apparently, to be fair, the middle brother, he's a delight. He's married now. His husband, very handsome elf.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think I've heard this man, him in the tabloids. Isn't he?
One more time, Marty.
I think I've heard about him in the tabloids actually. Like something. Oh, never mind. This doesn't matter.
But yeah, he's married now. Delightful. But apparently, he had a bit of reputation of being a rake in his younger days.
And that is when I turned into a butterfly. And you'll like this. Grew a human arm to open the door. Now, you may think that that's not impressive, but the laws of sort of gravity have to be compensated for with. And Marty's mom's like, "Oh, this has gone off the rails."
Mom, how's your lamb?
Oh, it's wonderful, dear, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Marty actually kind of like gives a little small smile and a little happy dance.
Yeah, you should be awfully proud of Marty. I mean, I think really Marty kept us all spotted,
Mm-hmm.
up and up. Marty was a delight all throughout our venture.
She'll smile and say, "I'm both unsurprised and pleased to hear that."
Tell me a little more about yourself. And as she says this, Jeremina is going to bump the ankle of her foot against Martha Turnix.
Nope. She's gonna say, "Oh, sorry about that." Oh well,
No problem. That
not
was my mistake.
not
Marty like at Jeremy.
not much to say, really. Working at the High House, raising Marty, just the good old-fashioned grind. You're a tradesperson, you would know.
Yeah, I mean that's gotta be. I mean, I only operate a stall, but up in the High House of Wonders, raising a baby, I mean, that takes a lot of dedication and work, and certainly the house is beautiful,
Thank you.
of course.
What exactly do you do at the High House, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, I authenticate paperwork. I basically take various different, and she'll sort of motion to the sky and say, certifications and other types of documentation, and just make sure that they've been filed correctly and place them with the correct departments.
It's a lot more complicated than you think it would be.
Oh no, I saw a glimpse of the pneumatic system that runs through the High House and I got a headache. So,
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Amazing. Yeah. Conversation.
I mean, fantastic that you're able to, keep up with all of that. Because, yeah, like Silka said, the few times what is it? Electricity?
electricity.
Electricity. That's amazing.
Yes, it's quite fantastic, but as the artificers and clerics tell me, quite dangerous. Wouldn't go playing around with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, it's a lot different from the experimental side where we went to the administrative.
Mhm.
Well, less. More organized there. Not that I've really been there that often. I don't really deal with that. Yeah, it's okay. Marty takes a sip of her wine. Oh, this is really good port.
Oh, I haven't tried a sip yet.
It goes very well with the citrus sauce.
Where did you all get this? This is fantastic.
Well, I know a few people, so it's fairly easy to get expensive wine.
Rasmuth will giggle to himself. Oh, must be a bit of an inside track. Seems like everybody here knows but me.
Well, to be fair, Rasmuth is a great purport, so I wouldn't doubt that he knows where to get decent wines as well.
Rasmuth will fake a bow in his seat.
It's actually the first Evs that Silka's was married and worked with. Words.
Well, worked with is a bit of a soft word for, marrying into.
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Married into.
Oh.
Yeah, you. I think you like their wines, right? Remember quickly? We have a couple in the cellar, I remember.
She'll say, I'm sure that I do. If we keep them here, I must.
Be right back.
Yep.
And like it is. It's family owned, circulated. So even if you don't know about them, I'm not too surprised about that.
I love it. Shop small.
Yeah. Is everyone enjoying their land?
Oh, yes,
Jet-
Marty. I'm sure.
Jetto gives a thumbs up. It's just be quiet.
Okay. Well, when did I do it's okay, did we make a dessert?
I don't think we did, but you put me in charge of coffee.
Yes, okay. I forgot about dessert. It's fine. I'll figure some.
Listen, even if it's just fruit, It'll be fine.
Yes, a good fruit. I can put together some fruit, and I still have some scones left, so that'll be perfect. Okay.
Alright. Are we done? Do I have to start making coffee? Does anybody want coffee?
I'd like some.
I think I'd love coffee.
Jetto puts his hands up.
I can't really have coffee.
Yes. I can heat it up with my hands if we want a little bit of a party trick.
Oh, that'd be very cool.
Actually, Marty definitely owns the little Italian espresso maker thing, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Silkus goes, you know what? That is actually a great idea. Just give me a second, I will be right back.
Of course.
And I'll go ahead and get started on dessert. Behave? I'm
Me?
leaving.
Hey, always behave. Marty and Silkez are out of the space. Jeremy turns the whole.
You're cutting
no.
out fish.
The fish you're cutting out.
Oh,
right
I heard
before
her.
her speech! Right
Right
before her
before her
speech!
Martha mom eyes you, and you start breaking up.
No! Okay. Yes.
Okay, just giving it a second so I can get this out. No, this is not the speech. This is a prelude. Julia is going to turn the full smothering weight of her attention on Martha Turnig, and she's turning she's dialing it to 11. She's putting off some impressive vibes. She's trying to make a move on Marty's mom.
Oh god.
Okay, make a performance check.
Like, make a move sensually, or make a move, I'm about to kill you?
I can't.
Like-
Is there first proper performance check, guys? Seduce.
Sensually. Okay.
Honestly,
Sensually. Thank God. It's all.
It's only sensually, thank God. For the first proper performance check in a party with a bard in it, even.
Yeah, right. Of course,
And
it's
that's
a
one of the
paladin.
few things I have something in. Let me double check.
My first thought was MILF to MILF communication.
Sorry, give me a second.
I really can't wait for this because no matter what
I
happens,
am-
it's gonna be funny. So
I am fucking terrified. Actually, you know what though?
It's a trap. In the words of the one and only Admiral Star Wars, it's a trap.
Admiral Akbar, come
Star
on, Admiral Star Wars.
That is going to be an 11.
You were given an inspiration if you want to use it.
You know, it's 10:57. Yeah. Net 20!
I wasted that inspiration.
Okay. Repeat to me what occurred so I can process what's about to happen.
Oh, no.
Okay. Jermina is going to turn, and she's like turning her whole body towards Martha Turning, but at a subtle angle. And I think she's going to kind of cock her head a little bit like this. Lower her eyes, bedroom eyes. She has on heavy eyeshadow, so it's like, you know, very pronounced. And I think she smiles enough to give her dimples are very deep, but like, you know, they're there. And I think she has just the few delicate curls hanging out of her, like, mostly pinned back hair. And I think she just has on the sweetest smile, the sweetest deflection to her voice. And she's like, I don't remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure it was something to the line of like, well, tell me more about yourself, Martha Turnip.
Alright, let me roll a dice here. She looks at you. You see her eyes go sort of up and down, and then experience a moment of realization. And then she'll say, Jeremina, I'm not that kind of woman.
How does she say it?
Very flatly, we'll say.
Jeremina gets cold. And she'll say, what do you mean not that kind of woman?
In the kitchen, really quick in the kitchen, Silk is putting in the espresso and having a delightful conversation with Marty about what to make for dessert. And he just pauses and he's like,
oh no.
No, he pauses and he looks at the espresso and he's like, actually, I'm gonna continue to engage Marty in conversation even louder.
I'll import another glass of wine.
Speak carefully, Fernie, because I've had a lot of time to piece together what kind of woman I think you are.
Jetto and Rasmuth are like looking at each other, looking at their plates, looking at each other.
Owen leans back with his new glass and just chills.
Jetto will say, Rasmuth, butterfly with arm, right? And Rasmuth is like, would you like to see it? And Jetto's like, absolutely. Let's go. Okay. With that, she'll say, I seriously doubt that, but that's okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Well, what kind of woman are you?
Caring, hardworking mother. Or at least that's how I see myself.
She's gonna drum her nails against the table, and she's gonna kind of beam down at her plate. She's gonna look over at Olin, and I think she almost asks for permission.
Olin just shrugs. He doesn't care.
Olin does the fucking...
This is... Martha Turnig. This is exciting for me. You know, they say there's several different ways to really get to know the heart of somebody. Sleeping together, and not like that. I mean, like, just being together with someone, letting yourself sleep and be vulnerable. And 2, in battle next to each other. And I had the distinct pleasure of having the second experience with Marty. And after being exposed to Marty on a near round-the-clock basis for, the last week and a half, I've gotten to know Marty. And there's... She'll kind of, like, roll the tongue over her teeth. Marty's done a lot for me. I like her. I kind of like how nervous and full of self-doubt she is. It kindles something deep inside of me that, you know, likes a fixer-upper. Why do you two live alone? You know, that's something that's always gotten me. I asked Marty why she still lives at home, being 56, being able to make things beyond my comprehension. I mean, EV3 is horrifying. Why is she at home? And she said, well, I asked her this several times, and I kind of pressed a point. I do that a lot. I just really needle at people. And she said it was a culture. And I've been around dwarves, you know? Where's her grandpa, her grandma, her aunts, her uncles, the family friend that's an uncle but isn't really an uncle? Where's the long siblings, or the people who should be siblings to her? I mean, her daddy lives up in Neverwinter. I mean, Marty didn't really say what culture it was, but it's written as Baldurian to me. And you know, all that self-doubt, all the things about Marty that I've come to accept, all seem to stem from you. You're an awfully nervous, self-doubting woman who cares a lot about that carapace of appearance. And you know, I'm a single mother too. My husband didn't even wait for us to get separated before he spent a lot of time getting as far away from me as possible. So this means a lot to me, getting this little meeting between us out, because I'm sorry for meandering lots. I'm going to get to my point. Marty is going to need a mom right now, especially in the upcoming time. Just from the bare amount that we've had with each other, I already feel the lack of care, guidance that Marty's had, and Marty's an adult now, by any culture's meanings. And she'll tap her nails against the table again. I mean, you isolated her. You made her dependent on you. And I'm telling you right now that you've got to buckle up and be enough for her. Because Marty's killed people. And I didn't have my mom when I killed somebody. So you need to be the type of mom that can help her through the feelings she's gonna have. So yeah, I'm here to make sure you pussy up and rise to the occasion. Be the type of woman that's gonna be enough to get her through it. We're gonna go to Candlekeep. You know, the cult business hasn't ended. And I don't think it's going to end until we really put a pin in it. Yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to come here, you know. I just wanted to be your wild fucking hunt, Martha. I wanted to, you know, put a dagger to your kidney and let you know that if you don't be a good mother to Marty, Marty's gonna end up like me. And nobody wants that.
She looks at you, regards you, rolls her tongue across her teeth, and says, I think it's rich that someone who's known Marty a week and a half, who says that I isolated her, or that the culture that I've brought her up in is that of Baldurians or dwarves. Do you know what it was like when Marty was young? Has she talked to you about that?
She's hinted at it.
She'll, exhale very deeply through her nose and say, she was a very sick kid and needed a lot of help and still does. And what I gave and what I provided for her was to the best of my ability that help. We live in extraordinary times, Miss Jeremy.
It's Kenneth.
Miss or Mrs. Kenneth.
Miss.
Miss Kenneth. We live in extraordinary times. There has just been an entire year period where people who we now know had been brought back were wasting away to nothing. My daughter, when she was born, was very sick. I was concerned for a year that she could be a victim of the wasting. And this has been a consistent concern of mine from the moment of her birth. And I really think it's rich that you would come in here and accuse me of being a bad mother, of being a bad single mother, when I've done everything I can to provide the very best for my daughter. You said, oh, it's quite astounding that she can create something as amazing as EV3. Why do you think EV3 is able to walk around? Do you think she would be able to get a license for such a thing if I didn't work at the High House of Wonders? I do everything I can for her, and she can leave anytime she would like. So if you are all going to Candlekeep, and she needs a mother, she has already had me if she feels ready to leave. And she'll lean back.
She'll kind of, I mean, she can't really glance upwards notably, but I mean, her eyes will flicker to the ceiling. She'll kind of cock her head, and she'll nod. And she'll say, I mean, I said what I came here to say. She'll stand up, and she'll politely walk and push in the chair. Yeah, I don't got anything. I mean, all it would do would just be sharing my sob story. So I said what I came here to say. Thank you for giving...
She'll lean forward at that point and say, "You're welcome to. There's clearly a reason you feel this way. If you need a place to dump it, I'm more than willing to be that landing ground."
No.
Fair enough. I figured I'd offer you the opportunity.
Thank you, Miss Turin. And she does sound so sincere when she says that, and she'll drum her nails at the back of her chair, and she'll say, kind of a bitch.
Notably.
God damn. I wish we'd met each other in a little bit of different circumstances. Alright, well, bye, Miss Turanig. I'm gonna get out of your hair, because, I don't exactly like staying in, big tense circumstances.
As that occurs, cut back to the kitchen. What's happening in the kitchen, guys?
So, wait, did you want to make... Have you ever put mandarin and vanilla in your caramel?
I haven't, but that is an absolutely amazing idea. I can get that going, and then the...
Silkis is placing the whipped cream that they made into the fridge.
Yes, and then, so the strawberries are already cut up. I found some blueberries in the back as well. They're a little bit overripe, but I think it won't be very noticeable amongst the sugar.
We can puree the blueberries.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yes. Oh my gosh, it'd be so good. Like, ooh.
But also, if you do want to do plating again with the dessert, pureed blueberries, great color accent.
You know what? Would actually be absolutely perfect. That's an amazing idea.
Mhm.
Thank you, Silkus. And Marty is happily plugging away. Unbeknownst to everything going on. It's actually like really fun having someone else in here. Like, I cook with Dad sometimes, but it's really nice having someone in this kitchen.
It's been a long time since I've cooked with anybody either. I'm having a good time, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Marty like actually like pauses like, really? Like, you promise?
I wouldn't lie to you, Marty. It's very nice to walk into a kitchen and have someone else just as competent work next to me.
Yeah. It's like it's really, I already said it's nice, but it's nice being able to talk to someone and like make know they understand what you're talking about. But yeah, do you think it's going well out there?
Silkes turns his head and he's like, so it's just Olin and your mum in there?
Where's Rasmus?
Rasmuth and Jetto, Silkes is going to walk over to the sink and look out the window that's over the sink. What's currently happening?
So, the scene you see before you, as you sort of peer out, you see Jetto standing there with a glass of wine, and you're watching basically a set of arms, and if you sort of eyeball down, you can see that there is a butterfly there, and it's like basically doing push-ups. And Jetto's just kind of watching like, what? No way! What? Yeah, so that's what's happening out the window.
Rasmuth is doing butterfly push-ups for Jetto.
But she was supposed to be the person that made. Oh goodness. You said is the coffee done yet? I should check on them.
The coffee was going to be done by Jeremina, but let me put this on the stove then.
Jeremina will like pop into the kitchen. I'm still here.
I thought you'd go on the stairs.
No.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Your mom is a lot like me, and I hate that.
Now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, both of our kids were even sickly, but I mean, mine actually died, so.
She mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't seem. I'm a lot healthier now. It didn't seem. It's. I try not to tell people because it makes them worried. But like I'm fine. I hope she didn't like try to say that.
Excuse me.
I wasn't.
I think you're worrying about the wrong person here, because I really walked up to your mom and told her she was a bad mother. You
did what?
Silkes is in the middle. Silkes is in the middle of cutting a strawberry, and he barely misses his fingers.
I mean, she was.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why? Like, why did that topic come up?
Because I'd seen the way she interacts with you, the way you interact with us.
And you didn't, like, ask me about it? It's fine. Thank you for sticking up for me.
Okay.
Thanks. Thank you for sticking up for me. The food's almost done.
I was gonna tap on the window and bring the boys in so that way you can heat up the coffee.
Yeah, I'm excited to see your trick.
Sounds good. I think your mom and I are on. Well, I mean, I think we recognize each other. So I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. But I am definitely gonna excuse myself after the coffee trick, cause well.
Yeah, that's probably wise. And we still need to get your horn done tonight. Or tomorrow? When do you want to do that?
Probably as soon as possible.
Okay. We can do that after the dessert is served. I don't plan on having any.
It is all fruits. It's got blueberries and strawberries. And the caramel sauce is going to have mandarin in it. If you're allergic to any of those, then there's whipped cream.
I will just gladly skip.
Alright, I will get... Hold on. He knocks on the window.
Boom, boom, boom. Jetto turns, and as you do that, there is a brief like poof, where Razmith becomes a porpoise with man arms, and then changes back into the same form that he was wearing when you all came here, and they'll both look at the window. And they'll both walk towards the door.
Alright, we're going to get everything plated and set up, and we should be good to go in about a minute or two.
Yep.
Sounds good. I'll go clear off the table.
That'd be very helpful, Jeremia. Thank you. Oh,
So tell me, Olin, again, where are you from?
Olin is now 4 glasses of wine.
Three.
No, she likes younger people. Oh God.
So my memory is coming back, and I'm trying to find out, but I think it's called the Barovia. There's a town in there called Valaki that has come up in my dreams as well as my research, but I can't find out where it is.
Interesting. That's... And it was Jacques that did this to you?
No, Jacques found me like this.
Found you like that?
Mr. Rennig, you better back the fuck up.
I see. Oh, look. Is this dessert? Oh,
Yep.
very well. At which point, Jetto and Razmith will re-enter.
Yep. And I filled myself up on the lamb. Marty barely touched it. She did eat it. And I have to help Jeremina with her horn. We're capping it. It'll be fine. And so, but I hope you all enjoy.
What is it?
Go ahead.
So, what Marty and I did, Marty cut up the strawberries in such a way, and she came up with the idea to arrange them in the kind of lotus shape you see here, with a dollop of whipped cream in the middle, and some nice accent swirls of mandarin vanilla caramel and blueberry puree.
It looks wonderful.
And for the piece de resistance, he holds out the little Italian espresso maker. I just have to put this in the palm of your hand, Jeremina.
Are we excited? I'm very, very happy to show off this little handy trick. Just give me 1 second. Is this fire resistant, right?
Yeah. So for reference, the little Italian espresso makers, they're metal, they're shaped like an hourglass, the water is in the bottom, and when it boils, it goes up through the coffee and makes it that way.
As a piece of shit hipster, I'm intimately familiar.
Oh, this is cute.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. She'll crack her neck and she'll say, okay, 1 or 2?
2.
2. Perfect. And she'll kind of flick up her sleeves. Just give me a second, baby. And she'll take her nails, and her nails are long, like, stiletto things. Some of them are chipped from fighting. And she'll flick her hands once or twice, and she'll start bumping them against each other as if striking a flint. And you can see her go, oh, damn, this does it every time. She'll blow on them, and then she'll bring them across, and they make this, like, striking sound like a match, and a spark will fly out, and she'll catch it with her palm, and a flame will happen. Alright, baby, put it in.
Alright.
Okay, and now we just wait.
So as it percolates, bubbles, and begins to drip, you begin to see the coffee take color. I want to say take shape, but that's not necessarily accurate. But anyways, it is percolation. So the coffee begins to percolate, and as it's about maybe halfway through finishing, there's sort of a boom, boom, boom. And folks will look around, and Marty's mom will look at you, and is this part of the trick?
No.
Boom, boom, boom.
Owen will
Jeddah,
slide one
yes.
hand down to the blade in his jacket.
I'll get the door.
Just
Mario.
upstairs.
Yes, Jeddah, go upstairs, or we'll get you a blanket.
Get upstairs.
He is gone. Just like in an instant.
Oh, she's gone. Yeah, Mario. It's fine. Mario
Pulls the Beta Duvanith move and phases out of the universe.
He's not
Marty.
that good.
That's Beta.
EV3, if you won't mind joining me. Marty will head to the door.
EV3 will follow behind.
Marty will unlock the door and...
Before you see a cloaked figure, the sort of evening shadow across it. A hand reaches up and pulls the hood down, and you see the familiar face of Rhea Mantlemorn.
Rhea!
Who will say, I saw them.
So who?
I saw Emmerich and Savius Krieg inside the Van Themper Manor.
Oh shit, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Come quick inside. Well,
I couldn't get in. They wouldn't let me in. I couldn't get past them. And she'll get shuffled inside.
Calm down. Okay, we're coming inside. Hey, we have one more real quick.
Marty, who is this?
This is Rhea Mantlemorn? No. Rhea, last name? Was I right?
Mantlemorn? Correct.
Mantlemorn.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
yay. Oh, a friend of Jeddo's and the group.
Pleasure, Rhea. So nice to meet you. It's
Was it
nice to
a
meet
pair?
you as well. Could we hurry this along, perhaps?
She saw the man on the balconies.
Savius Krieg!
That one! She saw
Okay.
him!
Jeddah, come back down.
He's back.
Okay, we are handling this real... Maybe it's just the nerves. She will run upstairs.
Don't,
Okay.
Get ready,
So-
everyone. We're mobilizing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
Jeddah,
yeah.
Rhea has seen Fabius Krieg and Emmerich at the Van Themper Manor. You won't be able to come along, but just figured we'd let you know.
He nods and says, I mean, I can do my best to get inside. I don't know how successful I'll be.
Don't go on the second floor. The second floor is where the anti-magic field is.
Oh, I'm aware.
And hopefully they haven't spread it anywhere else in the manor.
Jermina will come downstairs. She's got her, like, gambeson on, and she's, like, tying on a, like, frou-frou belt. She's got the chainmail, like, on one arm. And she's like, alright, I want... Where everyone mobilize!
We were waiting for you. We have Olin. You can have to lay on
Olin is
hands,
still
Olin. Jeremina, you can have to lay on hands, Olin.
Oh no, it's fine. I can fight like this. Fine.
Olin, you cannot fight like this.
Jeremina will reach over, get a grip. I'm gonna get rid of the drunken status.
At this point, Marty's mom will say, "Wait, Emmerich, the one who was killed, the son that was killed."
No, that's
Edmerton.
That's Edmerton.
I thought there was one killed just the other day, before she went missing.
Thurston.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the one that always stayed inside.
Yeah.
See, it's hard to keep
There are
track.
a lot of sickly kids.
Oh, he was sickly too, which is why he never left the house.
Well,
That's sad.
And,
She'll get upset with herself.
but that's why...
Right, we're going.
I got it.
Thank you very much for allowing us in your house, Miss Trenig. Thank you for the dinner and the company. Have a lovely night.
Please come back. Please come back.
We'll we will make it back. Yes.
She'll head out and she'll walk back in and she'll say, Martha Trenig, thank you so much. Your home was very delightful. I'm not going to apologize for what I said, however... Real recognizes real. I think that's what the kids say. If you ever need help with anything, just don't...
Mobilize!
Mobilize!
Mom,
What does real represents real mean?
I'm not going to explain that to you. I'm sorry. I don't have time. Everything will be okay. Everything's fine. We just have to quick help out our friend. It'll be fine.
I know. I trust you, dear. It's okay.
Huh? What's it? Marty looks around.
Everyone's mobilized out of the house. It's just Marty and her mom.
I just wanted to say Olin covered, put the lid on his bottle and finished the half cup he had and then walked out. That's it.
Oh. Thanks.
Marty!
Thanks for what?
No, I'll deal with that later. Anyway, I gotta go. Love you. Bye.
Stay
Marty
safe.
Marty was just at the door and she pauses and sort of her shoulders sort of slump for a second and she kind of turns around and is like, I will. You taught me how to do that. And I have my meds with me, I have my inhaler, I got everything.
I taught you how to do that, but not as well as you do it for yourself, right?
Marty nods. Yeah.
And she'll nod back.
Marty sort of shuffles for a second, then quick runs and gives her mom a hug.
She will hug you back, of course.
And then she's gone.
When she
as you start to run off, you feel a bit of a shove. She feels you run off, and she's like, "Okay, go." Like there's a bit of that.
When Marty rejoins, Jeremina is in the middle of a game plan. She's gesturing wildly with the shield and her axe, chained to her belt, and she'll pause and she'll say, "Did you get your kisses from Mommy?"
Yes, I did.
Okay, did you tell Mommy you loved her?
Nina.
What?
Did you tell your mom that you loved her before you left?
No, she left when I was 8, dumbass. She never gave me
Alright.
a chance.
What? Let's go then.
Christ. Dude, obviously I didn't grow up without a mom. You think someone who grew up with a mom dresses like this? People ask the dumbest questions. I'm sorry, Marty. I'm getting Alright,
God.
here's the game plan. We go up and we get Thabius.
Yep. We're running while we're talking, right?
Alright, we
Yep.
are going to run. Okay, everyone book it. Oh, fuck, my knees. God
You
damn it.
All
Yay.
right. So you guys are making your way across town to.
Am I
Van
going?
Dam-
Am I going your speed, or am I getting ahead of you?
You are going to
go.
help us, baby.
He's already gone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Triple dash.
Fair enough. With that in mind, you all make your way towards Van Thamper Manor prior to the rest of the group arriving. Olin, you pull up. You find a cadre of Flaming Fist guards standing at the front gate where you once saw the body sort of struck through with an arrow, now cordoned off as a crime scene. They seem to be standing there in the lowest level of security posture possible. And as you pull up, they'll say, "Hey, now, whoa, ho, ho, yeah,
Hello.
hi. Can we help you? This is a closed crime scene, so
I know. I was here earlier.
I don't recognize you."
He'll grab his adventure badge.
Oh, you're one of those. Oh, jeez. You wanted access to you want access to. Let me get the ledger. Let me just get. You gotta track everybody that comes in and out, right? It was just,
He'll just nod dumbly, but he'll be scanning behind them and
Okay.
seeing for any movement from his vantage point.
Make a perception check.
Come on, Olin, this is your job. Fuck! 9.
9. The house is a bit on a raised hill, so it is pretty hard to see anything. There may very well be things going on. The house is lit up, but given the fact that there's an investigation going on here, it would be reasonable for it to be lit up. So you don't really see much. Eventually, he returns with what is effectively a visitor's log and hands it to you, and takes your badge and begins sort of noting down your badge number. And as that is occurring, the rest of you roll up.
Oh my
Goodness
god.
gracious. Oh,
Ah.
God.
One of the suspects, we believe, is in the... Olin?
Hmm.
What is happening?
Olin, as you look at the group, you notice that Jetto and Rhea are mysteriously absent.
That was part of the game plan.
Yeah.
There's like her sweat like dripping down her face, her like hair is like matted, her makeup is smeared on one side from where she's like tried to wipe stuff away. Are you
Probably
getting...
looks fine.
Hi, baby. Hey, can we get inside?
Yeah, you just got. Well, I assume that given that. Do you two know each other?
I'm with
We're
them.
all in the same group.
Yes.
Adventuring party, you know.
Oh, adventuring. Got it. Yeah. Right. So everybody just needs to fill out the visitor log, put your badge number, et cetera, right there, and we can get you
Do this
access. Just,
afterwards.
Is it possible to do it afterwards? I swear to you that we won't forget. I will make sure that we stop by on our way out and fill it out. But this is pressing.
We can leave our badge numbers with you.
We can also leave our badges with you. That is an option.
make a persuasion check.
Do
And
I
I'll
get
say,
advantage because-
I'll say with one of you can roll with advantage because you guys were kind of bouncing back and forth,
I do still have an inspiration.
or you can both roll and we take the highest. It's your choice.
I say both roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if Sam has a
Inspiration.
Yeah. Oh, you guys playing the numbers?
After.
You know.
That is a 15.
That is a 14, but I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration. Oh god, it cocked. Ah, that's a fucking... So, 14 on my part. So 15 and 14.
15 and 14. He sort of looks at you, Silkez, and is like, yeah, fine. If you all want to leave your badges, we can make that. Oh,
Owen's already walked. Yep.
Here you go.
Oh, you're already gone. Okay.
Silkez will gather everyone's badges, take the guards' hands, put them in, and say, "Thank you so much. We will be back."
Jereminas, notably, does not feel great.
It is warm.
Oh, that's unsettling. Just please come back for them. I'm not technically supposed to have these.
We're walking.
All right. You all do so. Can somebody roll me 2 d20s? And you all can disperse them. It doesn't need to be the same person.
I'll roll one.
I have my 2 d20s. I'll roll the pink one instead.
I'm gonna roll a pink one too.
Oh,
Shit.
twinsies.
14.
You're rolling
2.
their initiatives.
Oof.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
All right. Fair enough. You all make your way inside of the Van Thamper Manor complex. You've investigated it pretty specifically at this point. The lights are on inside the house, and they are pouring out into the courtyard. As you all approach the door, you see a figure dart up and roll around the corner, and it's Rhea. And she looks at all of you and said, Dedo got caught up dealing with the guards. I don't think they'll be hurt, but
Insight check. Hold on.
okay. Sure.
They're definitely going to be hurt.
The fuck?
She doesn't believe herself.
She's like, they'll probably
14.
not.
14. It seems as though she doesn't believe that they're going to be hurt.
Okay. No, the way she said that, it confused me, so that's why I called it.
No, that's fair, because honestly, it's a legitimate question. But she's like, no, he played interference while I got in. Should we go?
Yes, absolutely. Alright, we need to figure out. Okay. Let's walk off the wine cellar. We don't need to check that.
See, we're on the first floor in one of the parlors.
Okay.
Grab that picture back.
Well, let's go into the parlor then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pull up the.
Right.
Sorry, I made your husbando get caught up at the gate, Fish.
It's okay.
Didn't he say he didn't want to be a part of it anyways because of the thing?
He was willing to join you guys, but the anti-magic field does make him uncomfy anyways, so getting him to come along was a higher DC anyways. Okay. So you all roll into the I don't have the numbers in front of me, but sort of that central area featuring the
It's
staircase.
in campaign stuff, Jason.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm on the map view right now, and I'm putting it back up.
That'll be fantastic, sir. All right. So you guys walk through that porticoed entrance into room 2. Off to your right is the first parlor, for lack of a better term, which is essentially a dining room. And then there is a further parlor, which is number 4, which is sort of that sitting room where you found that globe with a very specific series of markings on it. Rhea will indicate that she saw the 2 individuals in room 3, the dining room. Or the dining parlor.
Marty would like to take a very close inspection of the area and check for any secret doors or the like.
And Silkez will put his ear up to the door of parlor 3 to hear if anybody's still in there.
Investigation, Marty. Perception, Silkes.
Sweet. Ah, fuck. That is an 8 on my part.
And that is a 23 on my part.
Get it.
All right. It doesn't seem like there are any secret doors here, Marty. And also, given your expertise with, just technology in general, and also, as a dwarf, general like stone knowledge.
No shit about stone.
Okay, fair enough. Either way, architecture would be very much in your wheelhouse given math. It is unlikely that there would be hidden chambers in this room. From the best you can suss out, unless they're in the floor. But that's a little thick for you to figure out. Silkes, listening in on door 3, you hear nothing. You can confirm, basically, just from listening, that there is nothing occurring in that room. You feel pretty confident in that fact.
I don't hear anything. There's nothing happening. There's not even talking.
I don't think there's any secret doors in here. Maybe in the... Do you want to check the next room?
I want to. I just don't understand how they... If they're checking your badges at the door, how did they get in?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There must be some other entrance.
Well, there's the I mean, the whole thing is the sewers, right? Like, it's gotta have a... What is it? What is it?
Silkes is gonna... So the only things I can figure are there's something to do with the globe. Do you remember what the parlor looks like? Parlor 3? This one? Dining room?
We'll just open the door.
Bink!
It is a dining room. It has two like flatware hutches that feature all of the plates and things like that are very much either on display or placed on the table for purposes of parties, things like that. There's 2 plants. There's the little alcove with the window where you can still see the blood stain of that dude that was shot through the window like a couple days ago, 2 days ago.
The room with the faces.
No, yeah, that was what I was going to say. It's either in the room with the globe, or there's something in the room with the vases, and I was going to go and see if I could sense anything magical in there.
Why do you think it's a room with a globe?
It's weird. Can I actually take a look at the globe?
We'd have to walk out and around.
Or you can do that. She has easy to do with her.
Can Olin just listen to the sound of the house and hear movement or any settling that doesn't?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you would know that contrary to most homes, or contrary to most built-up homes, having been in this house a number of times now, for whatever reason, the downstairs, this first floor that you guys are on, feels draftier than the upper floors, which is contrary to everything you've ever experienced in an older home. And that stands out to you, but that's the best you've got.
Can I sense where the draft is coming from?
You would know with that roll. Let me pull up my numbered chart again. You would know that the area where the what you could consider the family areas, right? So 2, 5, 4, and 3. It is certainly coming from the right side. So 8, 10, 9, 7, 6. Somewhere from there is where that draft is occurring from. So the draft is moving from right to left in this home, if you're looking at the map top down.
Okay. Olin is going to look at Silkez and be like, there's an opening this way somewhere, and he points. He like does a shoving motion, showing that it's the right side of the house.
Wait, how do you know that?
I can feel it. Can you not feel the draft?
Oh, a draft.
What fucking?
It is a little.
Does anybody have any ball bearings?
At this point, Rhea will say, "Draft like they're trying to get us to join the military."
No, like
A breeze, gentle breeze.
Does anybody have a ball bearing? Something that rolls people.
Marty.
No.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I got potatoes. We got it. What?
Actually, I just had a thought.
But if we...
I start aggressively rounding the potato.
If you roll a thing, it'll tell you if there's a secret location and there's a door, right? You can roll it and it'll show you where it goes because footpaths make that happen. Like the way I read it in a book, it might not work, but like the thing that I did earlier to describe, figure out the point of my stuff's been working so far. Okay, I believe in it.
I can also DM with prestidigitation. Could it be possible to make like a small puff of smoke?
That reacts.
If you use prestidigitation to create a small puff of smoke, it would certainly flow with the wind, if that's what you're asking.
And we can do Presti to figure out where it's coming from in specific.
Oh my god.
Smart idea.
We'll figure it out. Can I still roll my potato though?
You can still roll your potato. Little fingerling potatoes. She just...
Olin wants to listen to the door to 8.
Alright, let me again pull up this.
Believe that we've
Okay.
been in this house so often. God damn it.
Go ahead and roll a perception check, Olin.
Fuck. Natural 1.
Oof.
It seems deathly quiet.
It seems clear.
Alright.
Okay, so it's not 8. Okay, so it's coming.
No, there's no one in 8. I don't know if the draft is from there.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not too worried about people hearing us. Honestly, I just want to find the secret location. Okay, babies.
Yes.
I don't know my left from my rights. What directions are we to? Can you?
We're going to where the kitchen is.
Perfect. Okay. Let's go on.
Olin will open the door to 8.
Okay. You do so. You are all met with the a stank, like just a little bit. Whenever things happened in this house a couple days ago, in the morning, nobody has policed up the breakfast trash in here, and it's starting to get a little rank.
Oh. Out of curiosity,
Oh goodness.
does the the elevator for the food still work?
It is currently in the down position. But if you
Marty lift it up.
Sure. If you go over to the mechanism and you're attempting to throw the lever, right? To send the dumbwaiter back up to the Duke's room, yeah?
Yeah, she wants to look and see, make sure it ends, basically.
Yeah, so you put that lever into the up position and there's a clunk, clunk, clunk noise, and it appears to be jammed in the down position.
I heard something. The dumbbell moved.
Yeah,
I'm overthinking this.
What is the significance of the dumbwaiter?
Well, I mean, if they have a secret underground thing, it's an elevator kind of thing. I'm overthinking it.
Yeah.
Silkez does a snap next to the dumbwaiter.
As you snap next to the dumbwaiter, you see the smoke rise straight up.
Yeah.
Did you do everything to the my? Well, no, I guess if it was the draft, it would go towards it. Never mind.
Jeremina is squatting on the floor and rolling potatoes.
You do so, and what a wonderful game of bocce it is. Those potatoes stick where you throw them, and you can keep trying to get potatoes near those potatoes, because the floor here is cobbled, but fairly consistent.
She picks up the potatoes, puts them back. One of these potatoes are almost cooked. It feels horrible inside of there. Second, it's not here. Okay, so what's another spice? What's
anyone that motorboats you?
But the pantry.
Yeah, I was gonna say the pantry.
The pantry.
Well, actually, isn't the wine cellar so big that like you can get lost in it?
Yeah, you could get lost. That's true.
Yeah, we can check there later.
The pantry is a lot smaller, so...
You enter into the pantry with its library-esque rows and its end piece, and the small ladder that is used to access all the different levels of the food and stuffs here.
I pull out lemons, and I start rolling those.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
So Kiz will walk up to the fridge, walk around the side, and do a quick snap next to where the fridge meets the wall.
Okay. The smoke rises straight up.
I don't think there's anything here.
That is going to be an 11.
The lemons don't get that close to each other, honestly. The floor is still cobbled. But because the lemons are a bit smaller or more round than the potatoes, they do have a tendency to sort of favor the cracks in the cobbles. So you're not able to get them that close together, but they don't seem to roll with the floor very much.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. I would be horrible at pool, I think it is.
You could bocce ball. It's popular in El Torel. It seems very similar to what you're playing now.
Oh, baby, I don't know what that is.
It's a game where you toss a
I
ball.
don't want to know right now.
Okay.
I'm on the hunt. I'm so
I know
sorry.
what you're talking about. It's
Alright,
very fun.
so...
It's a good game.
Stella?
It's so big.
Well, that means it's the perfect place to hide the secret entrance.
Literally anything you can be hidden. Bodies, entrances.
A drunk wizard.
A drunk wizard. We found a drunk wizard down there.
Doesn't that seem a bit obvious?
You would think.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. It does seem a bit obvious. And for that reason, people would maybe be like, well, you know, it would be a bit off for them to hide an entrance down there, so we're just not going to think about it.
Did we check inside the servants' quarters?
Well, it'd be really hard to sneak in and out if there's people sleeping in the room.
Well, I don't recall it being that used.
Also, it seems like a lot of the walls here are directly in contact with rooms. So...
The floor. It would be a secret entrance in the floor.
Well, in the floor, yes.
Yeah.
I think let's check the downstairs, because I think that's the most likely. And then if that doesn't work out, we can check the surface.
Okay. Can I help you with the smoke draft thingy, though?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You could light one of your lemons on fire. That makes it smoke.
What?
Well, a lot of the places where you've tried to roll the lemons have been cobble, and it's a little bit harder to tell on cobble.
And also they're pretty
Yeah.
well trodden.
Yeah.
To the cellar!
To the cellar.
To the cellar. You guys once again re-enter the labyrinthine wine cellar of the Van Thamper Manor. It is a uncoordinated maze of wine racks, essentially. There's not much else down here aside from that. You guys reach the base of the stairs and are once again met with that. You can kind of smell a faint bit of wine in the air that might have been broken bottles from the time that Razmith was here.
Is it
yeah.
drafty down here?
Make a nature check.
Nature check.
I will also accept survival. Your choice.
I'll take. Sure. That is. Math.
Same, fam.
17. There we go. Oh my god.
17. Not that you can feel. It certainly down here feels dank, but not. But you can't feel like a cross breeze. You can't feel any sort of movement in the air. It's just very stale, wet air.
It's not drafty down here. Maybe it is upstairs.
I pull
We haven't checked the urn room, have we?
Well, I was going to go there and see if there was anything magic in there. And also, we could go through the servants' quarters.
Check it on the way.
Jeremina will pull a cigarette out of her pocket and they're cultists, so I'm not too concerned about their lung health.
I'm worried about
Also, I'm
yours,
tired of casting prestidigitation for the smoke.
What'd you say, Marty?
Worry about your lungs, though. Okay. But let's.
Jeremina, she does have asthma.
But in fairness, she also has fire resistance. So...
No, she was. Silkas was talking about Marty.
Oh.
Oh, well, I just lit it. I've smoked from Marty before, she'll be fine.
Yeah, you have, actually.
The swirling, spiraling smoke trail goes directly up.
Alright. Do we want to do a quick run through of the servants' quarters and the vase room?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wet flooring is the servants' quarter.
Bottom right, where all the little beds are.
Room 7.
Floor.
It's wood.
Like
wood flooring.
Hardwood.
Yeah, it's wood floor.
Okay, Jeremina squats. She stands in the dead center of the room and drops a lemon.
Make a dexterity check.
Like, God, don't fucking give this to her. What is it? Isn't that 20?
20?
God
Okay.
bless.
All right.
It's about 20.
The lemons do some sick moves.
You drop the lemon and you avoid dropping it on one of those weird lemon nipples on either side of a lemon, and it drops on the side and it goes and rolls a little bit, but not really that much.
She will take the lemon, pierce it with her claws, and rip it in half, and she'll go.
That when life gives you lemons,
Tear them apart, I suppose.
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you can get real tired of lemons real quick. Well, that only leaves one spot.
Let me look at the map really quick. Silkas is going to... He's gonna stand in the center of the room and just do a quick snap.
In 7?
Yeah. Well, actually, Jeremine is already smoking. What'd that smoke do, though?
Right up to the ceiling. If anything, it breaks a little bit to, if you're looking top down at the map, it goes straight up, but it breaks a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
All right. Vase room.
Babies, when we're writing out our little memoir or whatever, can we pretend that it was my lemon trick that spotted this?
Even better, we can say you had ball bearings in your pocket.
Exactly.
No, it's about. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that.
Or beads
Silka's.
from a nice necklace that you stole.
Yes, Silka, not Stone. Silka's is going to walk into the vase room, and he's going to cast Detect Magic as a spell slot.
Okay, easy enough. You do so. You look around the room, and there appears to be no magic inside of this room, with the exception of the various and sundry things that your party has around them, etc., etc.
EV3, can you roll the rug away?
EV3 will say, "Wow," and we'll go ahead and start rolling up the rug, revealing a consistently cobbled floor underneath it.
Jeremina will put out her cigarette, and I think without thinking, she turns her hand over and puts it out on her hand.
Oh God!
Stows it and pulls out another cigarette. She's like, "Baby, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I got."
Yeah, I know. It just startled me.
And she'll light her cigarette and go.
As you blow up into the air, there's a hook. The smoke sort of pulls downwards for a brief period of time and then eventually dissipates. There's something in this room that's pulling air down.
It's in the floor.
Start moving mug. Start moving vases. I'm guessing
What?
one of these is a switch.
We have to start moving vases. Erlin, you and I are the tallest. Let's start moving vases.
EV3, you help them. I got the lower ones.
EV3 just takes the rug and is swings and sort of motions wildly.
Not. Oh God! No, hold it. Just hold. Stop. Gently lift one by one.
Also, Jeremina canonically a lemon-stealing whore.
EV3 will put the rug down and start. Everyone who is lifting vases, make a investigation check.
Gotcha.
15.
Oh, fucking Christ. I should check this
9.
die out. Investigation 8.
And I will...
Jermina's not. She's walking around pensively, looking at everybody working. Go, wow, we're moving vases. Is this like a book situation? Like we gotta pull the right one? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's essentially what's going on.
Yeah, we're looking for maybe even buttons underneath them.
Yeah.
All right, Silkez, as you reach a very particular vase, on this vase is a tableau of orange and red waves, and amidst those orange and red waves are dark fortresses and very nebulous in the way that they're just kind of like clouds painted with heads, armies moving against each other. And there is a mechanical sound that resonates through the walls. And you hear in the center of the room, the cobblestones drop. Had the rug been there, it would have caved down into sort of this very almost funnel-like apparatus where lemons may have collected, but the rug is gone, and it drops down, and eventually the doors, which are caked or dressed with stone to look like a cobbled floor, fade away, and it reveals a ladder.
Oh shit!
And that
And
is
that-
where we will. Yeah. Y'all know me so fucking well. And that is where we'll leave the session for this evening. It was fucking killer. I had a freaking great time. We had a great RP session, a lot of character building in this session.
Oh my fucking god.
And I got to bring you all to the point where this is the last encounter of Baldur's Gate, y'all.
Oh shit!
This is
bro.
So that is where we were at. Thank you all for coming to our Alternatives of Litigation stream.
Which is what we're gonna need after we kill the final Van Thamper brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you all, everybody, for coming, and good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.